Welcome back. The law of diminishing return. Now, I'm going to go over a couple examples with you, but I would certainly search the internet, go on Google, and read as many examples as you possibly can on this economic law, the law of diminishing return. Let me try to give you a couple examples. Let's go this way for a minute. Let's say you have a piece of land, an acre of land, and you want to plant apple trees there. You hire a young kid to help you plant these apple trees. He comes in the first day, plants 2 apple trees in this 1 acre of land. The next day he comes in, he brings a friend in with him. You also hire him. They plant apple trees for the day. Each of them plant 2 trees. So now you have 4 trees for that day. Next day they bring another friend in. You got 3 kids planting these apple trees, and they each plant 2 for a total of 6 apple trees planted for that day. The next day they bring in another person, a 4th person. They plant apple trees. The first 3 guys plant 2 each, but the 4th guy only plants 1. And then you bring on another and another and another, and at some point the number of trees being planted is going to diminish. Your return is going to diminish based on the output of workers that you've put in that 1 acre of land. So what does this have to do with the car business? Well, here's our opinion. Most dealers, there's 3 stages in the law of diminishing return, where input increases output, equals output, input decreases output. Most dealers never get to that 3rd stage, that what we refer to in the car business as flooding the floor. And I'm not advocating flooding the floor at all, but I want to make my decision on when to hire and how many to hire based on economics, not based on any other formulas, not based on traffic count, not based on deaths, or that's what we normally run with. Let me give you an example. One factor is always going to stay the same. The amount of advertising, the amount of inventory that you have in stock, your hours of operation, the physical layout of your property. That factor doesn't change. The only factor that's going to change is the number of people that you bring in to do their jobs, to sell, to work in a BDC, internet, whatever the case might be. Service, it goes to body shop parts, it goes through every department, the same economic law. Now, when all the factors are the same and the only factor that's changing the number of people that you bring in, at some point this is obvious, when it starts to diminish, you're going to see that. The morale goes down, sales go down. So you're going to want to change the factor to increase your sales. What do you do? How can you do that? We're going to get to that on the next segment.